Okay, everyone. So it's F&A Gaming back again. Well, I have a new aircraft for everyone. It's a 787. It's a Qatari 787-8 actually. And I'd say this is probably closer to 80% done because there are quite a few things I need to change. Like, I think I might actually end up changing what these rails that are used for the Fowler flaps are made out of. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being stone, like that, but I haven't changed that yet, and well, yeah, there are a few things that I still got to change, go about, but the interior is complete, and so is the livery. So if we have a look here, you can see this is the flying one, that's the landed one. You got the correct wing shape with the raked wingtip and the Fowler flap railings, along with the engine, which is seated a fair ways ahead of the wing, actually. And when I end up doing a 767 aircraft, I will. There is something I want to talk about, but for now, I just want to point out these are the GE. Not GE, Rolls-Royce engines. Because I believe all 787s are using the Rolls-Royce Trent engines. Very efficient engines. I tried to get the sort of feel of them being really rounded at the front and back, and these are supposed to be sort of the serrations. But yeah, so that's the aircraft in general. And then moving on, you got the sort of gazelle face, or I don't know, I can't remember the animal actually, that the name of the animal, but you've got that here, the Qatari flag and the registration number, and then if we go forward, you've got the Qatar name and the Arabic that's supposed to be on top, along with Qatar written on the section of the fuselage where the wings are mounted. You got Qatar on both sides. So that's just generally the livery. I don't think there's much more to it. You can see the sort of very curved nose of the 787. And I guess we should probably go on to the interior of the 787 now. So, well, I'll show you the landing gear actually first, and then we'll move on and go in. So, for the landing gear, it's got the stairs to be the covers for the front landing gear. You got the rear landing gear, and that's just about it. I obviously haven't really done the contours of the wing properly yet, or the flap or anything configuration, like I said earlier. Anyway, so moving on, we can go in. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so inside we've got the cockpit. And it's a Boeing aircraft. It's got the tripwire hooks that are being used sort of as a yoke. Throttle control here. You got your two jump seats, your pilot seats. Moving back, the door is slightly offset because it's a wide-body jet. You've got your galley with the jump seat here, here, and here. It's actually missing some stuff, but I think that's just from copying and pasting it. So you got your galley, stove, and all that. I'm still not sure about these curtains. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I'm not set on it yet, especially because sometimes the positioning can't be perfect. So you got your front door that you enter through, then you got your curtains, and this is business class actually, if I'm remembering correctly. So when I copy and pasted it, the paintings didn't seem to come through either, but there would be a painting here that's just your screen, and I'm using doors to separate each thing. You only have overhead bins on that one side, on the sides, and in the middle. I didn't know how to go about like showing this, but when you come in through this door, there's actually like a little like area with tables on either side, and they have like pamphlets on here. And if you went forward, you'd go into the business class cabin. If you go back, you got your 2 restrooms, and in the center you have 2 more business class seats. Moving back, you move into economy. Qatari economy actually on the 787 has red seats on the outsides and gray seats on the inside, so that's why that is. The overhead lighting is one thing. I'm not sure if it's going to end up being this way. It depends on whether or not I want to incorporate overhead cabin crew areas, because with the lighting in the position it is, you can't really incorporate that. But if I were to maybe move the lighting over to the other side, then there would be space up here to put in crew rest areas. There we go. So yeah, I'm still thinking about it. And the 787 actually incorporates just over the wing. It's somewhere in the middle of the aircraft, lavatories. So you've got the 2 lavatories on either side, and then the 2 lavatories that are in the center. And then you've got your overwing exits right there. Another jump seat. I believe there's one on each side for cabin crew. And then moving back, the aircraft actually gets a bit thinner, and because the fuselage comes in, the seating in the last row has just 2 seats, whereas every row before it has 3. Then you have your lavatory at the rear and galley, and then your main galley here at the rear. And that's really all of it. I mean, there's not a whole lot to the 787. Qatar only operates the smallest variant, the Dash 8 variant. So there's not too much to go into. I mean, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed a wide body aircraft rather than a narrow body. And hope to see more of you guys next time. Yeah, next time I'm thinking it's probably going to be a narrow body, because those are what I've finished the seating arrangements on, and it's sort of difficult to cover the whole seating arrangement for some of these wider body aircraft. Anyway, until next time, it's been FNA Gaming, and hope you enjoyed.